Hi, I'm Natalie McNeil, and you are watching She Takes on the World TV, your weekly dose of soaring inspiration and practical advice for your business and your life. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I've been seeing more and more of, especially online. And that is people buying products, services, and programs from their competition so that they can see what's under the hood. First of all, companies do this all the time. For example, car companies buy competitors' cars and completely take them apart to see what's awesome and what could be better for their own designs. Some companies have even admitted that they've engaged corporate spies at one point or another. When I was studying business at university, a widely accepted method of pricing was to get quotes from competitors to see the range of price points and what would be included in the quote that may be a value add. So all of this is okay, right? Well, it depends who you are and what you stand for. I get why companies do this to stay on top of their industry, but it never resonated with me and always had that ick factor. Any kind of transaction like this where there isn't a good intention really turns me off. We've had competitors buy our product to check it out, and we constantly have people try to rip off our branding, taglines, and other intellectual property. Recently, I found myself in a tough situation of having to boot someone from our community because they were crossing some ethical lines, in my opinion. Though, of course, these situations aren't always black and white. One of our clients had a competitor buy her product before launching a very similar product of her own as well. This raised the question, should I allow someone I know is my competitor and who I think might be trying to steal from me to buy my product? There's a lot of gray area here, right? I've also seen people totally rip off entire sets of materials from online programs, which is just wrong and illegal. No gray area there at all. Actually stealing from people is a whole other episode of She Takes on the World TV though. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. My thoughts are these. Frankly, I just don't vibe with those kinds of tactics. Even if you're not crossing legal lines and are just checking out the competition, it will without a doubt influence your work, even if you don't intend on copying anything. We're always being influenced by things we're reading, watching, and listening to, and sometimes you need to stop following those in your niche for a while to develop your own voice and your own brand messaging. For example, when I'm developing course materials or writing a book, I stop visiting other websites in my niche and stop reading nonfiction books altogether, so I'm not influenced by other authors and creators, or hear their voices in my head when I'm trying to write and get my own words out. I don't read these books with the intention of getting ideas from them for my own materials, and if I like something and want to share it with you, I give the person credit. But when I'm writing and creating, I need my voice and my brand to shine through every single word. So I stick to reading things like Game of Thrones during launch and creation periods. So if you hear me say, "Where are my dragons?" you'll know why. But seriously, focus on being the best you that there is. Don't spy on your competition and buy their stuff to see what they're doing and how you can do it too. And on the flip side of that, if someone does this to you, it's totally within your right to not allow them into your program. If you have a different perspective, I'm definitely open to hearing it in a comment below. And if you've experienced a competitor buying your stuff, I'd love to hear about that too. Let's start a discussion about how we treat our competitors. I want to treat mine with love and respect, and I want to command that same respect in return. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I do hope you'll share it with another entrepreneur that you know. Don't forget to come on over and visit us at shetakesontheworld.com to get my free Conquer course to help you turn your small business into something big. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time on She Takes on the World TV. It's great to have big, beautiful goals. as long as you can plan the steps necessary to achieve them. When I'm speaking at events, there's always someone who comes up to me after my talk to share how they feel like they're a failure because they aren't reaching their launch goals. Or they want to write a book and they haven't been able to do that yet, or they aren't making 6 figures. Every single time I tell them, stick with it.